ZA Boxing Nation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. Today we've got a lot to cover. The final press conference between Caleb Plant and Armando Resendiz, Anthony Joshua's next big move in the heavyweight division, and some shocking news about Jaime Munguia's recent drug test. We're going to break all of it down, the latest updates about Ryan Garcia, and all the must-watch upcoming fights. Let's dive right into it. This is ZA Boxing Nation, and let's break it all down. Kicking things off with the final press conference for Caleb Plant versus Armando Resendiz, which went down in Las Vegas, Nevada on May 29th. Both fighters looked calm and focused ahead of their WBA super middleweight fight. This fight is set for May 31st on Prime Video under the PBC banner. Caleb Plant, known for his slick boxing and tremendous footwork, is looking to reestablish himself as a major player at 168 pounds. Armando Resendiz, meanwhile, is a come-forward pressure fighter who's been on a hot streak recently. Their face-off was intense but extremely respectful. This set the tone for what promises to be an exciting fight. A major turn is that Jermall Charlo and Thomas Cornflake LaManna also faced off at this exact same press conference, adding even more hype to this fight. The winner of Jermall Charlo versus Thomas Cornflake LaManna is expected to meet Caleb Sweethand Plant versus Armando Resendiz Victor later this year. There's a lot at stake for this fight. Now, speaking of Jermall Charlo and Thomas Cornflake LaManna, let's break down that matchup. Jermall Charlo is the more proven fighter and an undefeated world champion known for his sharp jab and powerful right hand. While Thomas Cornflake LaManna is considered an underdog, he is extremely tough and durable. He has a very high volume type style, and stylistically they just match up beautifully. Jermall Charlo hasn't fought in a while, so the ring rust could be a factor in this fight, but he's still heavily favored to win this fight. Thomas Cornflake LaManna will need to stay busy, cut off the ring, and make this a real dogfight if he wants to pull off an upset against someone like Jermall Charlo. Joshua recently faced off with Charr and Muscat Omen. Rumors are swirling that he's close to finalizing a 2-fight deal with Riyadh Season in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua hasn't fought since his knockout loss to Daniel Dubois last year. While fans still hope for a long-awaited return of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury to fight Anthony Joshua, Fury has reaffirmed his retirement, leaving Anthony Joshua to explore different options in fights with guys like Dillian White, Jared Anderson, and now Charr. Charr is 40. He's a former WBA regular champion with a 34-5 record and 30 knockouts. He's coming off a loss to Kubrat Pulev in December, but remains dangerous. Promoter Eddie Hearn says that they're aiming for a late 2025 return, so stay tuned. Next up, some drama after Ryan Garcia's stunning loss to Rolando Romero in Times Square. Plans for a lucrative rematch with Devin the Dream Haney have been scrapped. Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, confirmed this, saying they're no longer pursuing the Haney fight and will instead look to rematch Rolando Romero to rebuild Ryan Garcia's standing. Rolly Romero, meanwhile, is eyeing a world title shot at welterweight against guys like Jerron Boots Ennis. And as for Devin the Dream Haney, he's coming off a win against Jose Ramirez and remains one of the division's top guys. But the animosity between Ryan Garcia is on ice now. Let's jump over to the cruiserweights. Jay Opetaia defends his IBF cruiserweight title against Claudio in Queensland, Australia. Live on the Zone, Opetaia has been unstoppable, known for his power, slick boxing skills. Claudio is a rugged challenger, but he's against all the odds here. Jay Opetaia is a massive favorite for this fight. This should be another statement performance for Jay Opetaia, who's gunning for a unification fight down the road. In the heavyweight division, Fabio Wardley takes on Justis Huni. This stylistically could be a real great fight. Fabio Wardley is a big puncher with 19 wins and 18 knockouts. Justis Huni is an Aussie prospect with quick hands, good footwork, and this is a very dangerous fight for the both of these men. I believe that this fight could easily steal the show on the night. Another exciting matchup, Richardson Hitchins versus George Kambosos Jr. In New York, Hitchins is sharp, he's a technician, while George Kambosos is a relentless pressure fighter known for his wars with Devin the Dream Haney, two of them, and Teofimo Lopez. This could be an absolute banger of a performance, so I don't want you guys to miss out on it. Richardson Hitchins versus George Kambosos Jr. In unfortunate news, Jaime Munguia has tested positive for exogenous testosterone metabolites from a May 4th urine sample, according to VADA. Jaime Munguia says he's shocked and is waiting for a B sample to be tested. His rematch win over Bruno Soares is now under scrutiny, and Soares wants the results to be overturned for the fight. We'll keep you guys updated as this story unfolds. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Finally, Martin Bakole has been called out by Moses Itauma, saying he's levels above the young heavyweight. Martin Bakole is a dangerous contender and says he's open and willing to fight Moses Itauma if that's what the promoter, Frank Warren, wants for Moses Itauma next. A fight between these two would be extremely explosive, to say the least. Moses Itauma is a hot and upcoming prospect that has tremendous potential, but Martin Bakole is a true boogeyman of the heavyweight division. If these two are to match up, this will be a real barn burner of a performance. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments below. Would you guys have Moses Itauma or Martin Bakole? That's it for today. I know today's episode was extremely stacked, from Plant versus Resendiz and Anthony Joshua's comeback to Jaime Munguia's drug test and Bakole's call out from Moses Itauma. There's no shortage of action in the boxing world right now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on an update. This is ZA Boxing Nation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.